Alexa, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another story time. This is going to be part 2 of My Roommate from Hell. If you missed part 1, be sure to stop this video, go watch it, and then come back. The link to it will be in the description box. So for part 1, I left off the morning after move-in day with me leaving and wishing I didn't have to come back. So a few days after move-in day, we had to start classes. Thankfully, Kelsey and I didn't have any classes together. This worked to my advantage because when she was at class, I had our dorm room to myself and could enjoy the peace and quiet so I could take a nap. The reason I was taking so many naps was because Kelsey was taking total advantage of not having a curfew and not having anyone there to tell her what she can and cannot do. So the hardest part about living with Kelsey was that she didn't have her parents there telling her she had to be home at this time, or that she couldn't do this, or that she couldn't do that. And since I'm not her parent, I can't tell her what she can and cannot do in our room. However, this is funny because she seemed to think she was my mom and could tell me what I could and could not do. You will hear more about that in part 3. So the turning point that really made me absolutely hate Kelsey was the fact that she was not considerate of others. What I mean by this is that almost every single night, even if it was a school night, she would come home at 1 or 2 in the morning, barge in our room, turn all the lights on, be wicked loud, and most of the time she had 2 girls with her. We will call these girls Bella and Tara. So almost every single night, Bella, Tara, and Kelsey would barge in our room at 2 in the morning, come in and hang out. Normally at, 2 in the morning, you are supposed to be sleeping, which is what I was doing. And an important thing you guys should know about me is that during my freshman year of high school, I actually got a concussion. If you guys would like to hear a story time on that, be sure to let me know down below because I can definitely do that. And so ever since my concussion, I have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. And this means that once I am asleep, if you wake me up, I have the hardest time going back to sleep, and most of the time it just doesn't even happen. And I'm up for the rest of the night. And keep in mind that this is all happening during the first week of school when everyone is so tired from getting used to a new schedule, not being at home and used to your environment, and starting college classes. But Kelsey felt the need to bring Tara and Bella into our room. And the part that killed me the most about this is that Tara and Bella were roommates, 1 floor below us. So why Kelsey couldn't go and hang out in their room, I have no idea. It made no sense. They're roommates, so why not hang out in their room where you're not going to be disturbing anyone? And when I brought this up to Kelsey in a nice way, I said, I've had a concussion, I have a hard time sleeping, if you're bringing people in the room, can you have it be earlier? Or, have you thought about going to their room since they're roommates? And can you please come in quietly and not turn every single light on when you come in the middle of the night? And after I had said this to her in the nicest way possible, she flew off the handle. She looked at me and said, "You're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do. I can do what I want." Literally, those were her exact words. And I lost it at this point. So I stormed out of our room, went to the center of campus where the housing department is, and asked them if there was any way they could get me a new roommate because my roommate is crazy and I can't stand her. They looked at me and said, "At this time, we can't do that. You can submit a request, but you will not be guaranteed a new roommate anytime soon." And I lost it again. I had the biggest breakdown. I also called my best friend Mel and I vented to her, and Mel is going to play a huge role in part 3 of this story, and I'm hoping to actually get her here on camera. So after my breakdown, I went back to my room. Kelsey informs me that the reason she was so angry while we were moving in was because the school had messed up and given us the wrong room. We were supposed to be down on the 2nd floor and we were supposed to be suite mates with Tara and Bella. What that means was that we were supposed to be in one room, they were going to be in the room right next to us, and we would share a bathroom. But when Kelsey found out we had different suite mates on the first day, that is why she was so bent out of shape while moving in. So at this point, all I can do is suck it up and deal with My Roommate from Hell. So this concludes part 2 of My Roommate from Hell story time. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and let's see if we can get this video to 150 likes. While you guys are down there, be sure to hit the subscribe button to be notified every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when I upload new videos. If you guys would like to keep up with me off camera, be sure to go over and add me on Snapchat. My Snapchat is just alexas.life, and I post pictures of food, things I'm doing, and stuff like that. Another good way to keep up with me is to go over and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both of which are just alexas__life. And again, I post pictures of food, things I'm doing, and stuff like that. I hope you guys liked part part 2 of my roommate from hell story, and I hope you guys are excited about part 3, and I will see you guys next time.